Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Bhupesh. Hope you're doing perfectly well. So we are going another extended session on MCP servers, which is Model Context Protocol. I have done multiple sessions already on this playlist, but today we'll be checking how to do, communication from your local laptop to a Grafana instance which is installed elsewhere. Right. So not only in Grafana. So today we'll be talking about the complete LGTM stack, meaning we'll be, talking to our Grafana using MCP Grafana. We'll be talking to our Tempo, Loki, Prometheus from local laptop. See what we'll be checking how we can pass commands from our GitHub Copilot as an agentic AI and ask Grafana to do all those things which we want to do. I mean, we can fantasy, we can do whatever things are that are coming to our mind using GitHub Copilot. But today we'll be configuring everything. I have not done these kind of configurations earlier in any of my videos. So stay tuned. We'll be doing a quick session so that it is not taking much time, and I'll be providing this GitHub code of MCP JSON, which you can put it into a VS Code folder into any of your folder and then open it with VS Code. So that is what we're gonna do it today. Now, what is required from your side? Definitely, you need a working, I would say Grafana and all that. So I have spin up a EC2 instance. Let me see if that EC2 instance is running or not. I hope it should be. So I have a EC2 instance where I'll be installing my Grafana Prometheus Loki, and we'll be capturing certain matrices and logs. Okay. So let me see if I'm able to connect to that instance. I'll be providing all those details into the GitHub session. So I have a EC2 already running, which is having Grafana Prometheus already installed. I can show you sudo service status Grafana dot server. Let me see what is the service name which I have been using. Okay, I can see my Grafana server is running. Let me see whether the Prometheus is also running on this machine. I have installed Prometheus, I've installed Grafana, I've installed Loki just to make sure that I have all those things that are needed for this MCP server to work, right? This can be a production-based scenario. This can be your local testing scenario also. Loki dot service. Perfect. So all these things are running, and this is my public IP where I have installed my Prometheus. So I'll copy this public IP. I think the Prometheus is running on 1990. I already opened 1990 ports. Uh, so Prometheus is running, and there are two endpoints. So I've installed Node Exporter also for getting the infrastructure metrics, and Prometheus itself is monitoring Prometheus. Right, my Grafana is running on port number 3000 as you have seen, and then so on. So let's do. So everything is up and running. My Prometheus. So let me go back to my Grafana and see whether the both the data sources are added or not. So I have a Prometheus running on 1990, Loki is running on 3100. So Loki, okay, yeah, it is running. I thought it is not running, and it should be having some data also in it. So let me see, is it having some var logs data which is coming from that EC2 instance? So yes, the data is also coming. So logs are coming, metrics are coming. Let me show you the matrices also. I'll run my magic query for matrices that I normally run in every video. So this is my metrics. So that we'll see how many matrices are coming. So there are two kind of matrices that are coming: Node Exporter and Prometheus. Perfect. And we should be having a Node Exporter dashboard also. Node Exporter full dashboard is there. Perfect. Now things are clear. Let's go back. What we need to do to connect this full-fledged instance from my local laptop with MCP server. So first of all, you need to download the MCP servers into one particular folder. Suppose I'm talking about the Grafana MCP server. So you come here onto this google.com and then you say Grafana MCP server. Okay, and then you'll get the first GitHub link, which is your Grafana MCP server. You download this. I'm talking about today binary version. I'm not talking about Docker because not everyone has having Docker on their laptop. So you download this binary version of MCP Grafana. You download it somewhere, and then you add it to your environment variable, and then launch this command. Now, this URL is your IP address, public IP, and running on this. You need to get an API key that will help you to talk to this Grafana from this MCP. So there are two entities. MCP server is on your local laptop, and this Grafana is running on EC2 instance, which is a public. So you need to talk to these two. So you need to create a authentication key, right? So come here, user access, and then service account. Already created a service account, and then you create a service account token. So this is a token which you can see it here, right? Now you have a service API key. Similarly, you can. I'm not running Tempo because Tempo and Loki runs on same ports. I'm running a Loki today here. So a Loki, again, for Loki you need to come back here, and then Loki MCP server GitHub. So Loki MCP server also is being created by Grafana. You see it is the Grafana created Loki MCP. So you need to clone this repository at the same location. See, I've cloned this repository at the same location. This is the cloned repository I'm talking about. And then once you clone this repository, then you add these commands. So this MCP server is created using Go run this, but you need to change the working directory to go to that location. So you can simply copy paste this configuration. So my Loki MCP server is running, which is actually connecting to the Loki database source, which is installed on the EC2. I hope this is clear. Now, similarly for Prometheus, you need to come back here and then say what is your Prometheus MCP? Prometheus MCP server. This is your first link. This Pablo. Uh, Come here again. Clone this repository to your local, and this cloning will come as it like this. And then since Prometheus MCP server is being created using Python, so you need to create a virtual environment, install UV, and then run this command, and these are the arguments, and then provide the Prometheus URL, basically the EC2. So basically what we have done, I've not installed Tempo just for the sake of simplicity, but you can install Tempo also on your EC2 instance, and these are the commands that you can run. So you have Grafana, Loki, Prometheus, Tempo, everything running onto your EC2 instance, and locally you have configured all your MCP servers so that they can talk to your EC2 instances, and then you can do the job already, properly. Now, for the interest of time, I have actually already run certain things some time back, so I want to show it to you. So, yeah, okay. So how it started, I asked, can you create an update on infrastructure data? So it created this. Let me again run this. So I want to update my node exporter dashboard with Grafana as a data source. So I will run this command again. Let's see if my I'm hoping that it should run, all these commands should run. So it will talk to my MCP server, and then it will do my job, right? So it is getting dashboard details, and then it is working. Create and update is happening. I've already approved all the things. So now it has updated the dashboard and the infrastructure dashboard. So I want to get the infrastructure details. So you see MCP has created the infrastructure dashboard for me automatically. Now go back. I want to see a dashboard related to logs. So what I'll say, create a dashboard, create a dashboard for logs using Grafana as a data source. So I don't know logql. I am just asking, can you please create a log dashboard using Grafana as a data source? So maybe let us see whether it is really doing the same thing again, which it was working 2-3 hours ago. So yeah, it is connected to Grafana MCP server. Yes, a new Loki Log Explorer dashboard has been created in log, and let's see whether the Loki Log Explorer is really working or not. So I'm not doing anything. I'm just asking my questions to local MCP, which is actually doing all the work to my. You don't have a data, which is fine, but I was having some data already. Mhm. Yeah, so data is there. It is a matter of switching the panels. Now let's see uh, top 10 matrices from Prometheus as a data source and create a dashboard in Grafana. So I'm saying, can you please fetch the top 10 matrices from Prometheus as a data source and create a dashboard in Grafana? So let's see whether it is really doing that stuff. So yeah, it is running the list of Prometheus matrix names. First of all, to understand how many matrices are there, right? And then it has found this top, and then it has created a dashboard. See, top 10 Prometheus matrices. So this is really interesting, which you can do. Suppose you do not know Prometheus from QL query, so you don't need to worry. You need to simply configure all those things, and then you can see dashboards are getting created within a fraction of seconds. All these dashboards are created like that only. Some time back, I asked to create a easy to health dashboard that also was created by MCP. Right, this was created by MCP. You just saw that log explorer. So how many whatever MCP servers I have connected, you can ask anything related to that. Right. Let's talk about your memory related stuff. Create a dashboard which shows memory observability for EC2 instance. Let's see. I need to make sure that this MCP JSON context is there so that now it will create a okay EC2 memory observability dashboard has been created. You see, all these things are getting created quickly whenever you're typing it. Unfortunately, there's no data, but that is something you can, just really go and modify the query, whatever query it has written. Maybe yeah, the memory related, things are not there. Okay, so let's come back. Let me ask some stupid questions also. Uh, why I need to do that again and again? List users from Grafana. Let's see how many users are there in Grafana. There are only one user in a Grafana instance. Okay. List data sources from. I want to see how many data sources are there. I can do list data sources also. That is really so. Let's see how many data sources. So there are two data sources that we have added. Lock-in Prometheus. See, things are really coming. List all the matrices that are there in Prometheus data source. Okay. List all the matrices that are there in Prometheus data source. So yeah, it is running all the Prometheus. So these are the important matrices. Interesting. Now let's ask something else. Can you tell me how is my EC2 is behaving from top 10 heavy processes perspective? Let's see. Can you tell me how is my EC2 is behaving? EC2 behaving? Would you like to set up the instructions of process exporter? We don't have a process exporter. For now, just show it from node exporter. Let's see. So now it is taking that. Yeah. Yes, please. Let me do yes, please. So it will create a dashboard related to those important matrices from node exporter, and then it will just reload. So I think that is pretty much. I don't want to take it further. You can simply restart all the servers here, and then you can see the MCP servers are getting restarted on your local machine, right? And it is discovering those tools, and then you can check all those tools from here also. Tools. No, no, you need to come here, click on this, and then tools. Yeah, Grafana tools. And similarly, you can see the output. Like this is the Grafana MCP output. So that is pretty much. I hope you like the video. If you like it, please do not forget to like and subscribe the channel so that you can see more videos, more and more videos on MCP AI, agentic AI, and other stuff, open telemetry. And do post in the comment section what else other topic you want to do so that I can cater accordingly. Thank you for now. Thank you. Bye.